Have you ever wondered why there's such a massive gap between who you want to be and what you actually do? You set the 5 a.m. alarm, but your hand hits snooze before you're even conscious. You plan to tackle that big project, but somehow you end up scrolling. Why? Here's the chilling truth. You are not the one driving the car. There's a silent saboteur living in your mind, a collection of unconscious habits hijacking your ambition every single day. But these aren't random mistakes. They're deeply ingrained survival mechanisms your brain uses to keep you safe. Think of your brain as a lazy supercomputer. It wants to conserve energy. That's why nearly half of everything you do is purely habitual. Your brain doesn't distinguish between a good habit and a bad one. It only cares about what is familiar. To your subconscious, familiar equals safe, and new equals dangerous. So, your biggest dreams can feel like a threat. That wave of anxiety, when things start going well, that's your saboteur sounding the alarm. It's a civil war in your skull. The ancient habitual part of your brain battles the logical ambitious part, and the ancient brain usually wins, because it never gets tired. Willpower is a battery that drains by noon. That's exactly when the saboteurs take the wheel. Let's unmask two of them. First, procrastination. It's not laziness. It's an emotional regulation strategy. When a task makes you feel incompetent or overwhelmed, your brain seeks immediate relief. Procrastination is that relief, a hit of dopamine from a distraction that numbs the fear of failure. You're avoiding the feeling, not the work. Then, there's perfectionism. It sounds like a virtue. I just have high standards. But in reality, it's the ultimate handbrake. It's a shield. If you never finish, no one can judge it. If you wait for the perfect moment, you never risk being a beginner. This hijacks your ambition by keeping you in perpetual preparation. You're a passenger in a parked car, revving the engine, wondering why the scenery isn't changing. But the most dangerous saboteur is the identity trap. We say, "I'm not a morning person," or "I've always been bad at this." These aren't just observations, they're self-fulfilling prophecies. Your brain works to ensure your actions align with your self-image. If you believe you're a procrastinator, your brain will make you procrastinate to keep your world consistent. To break free, you don't just need a new schedule. You need a new identity. You must stop trying to be ambitious and start being the person who executes. So, how do we dismantle this? Start with the 2-second rule. Most habits are triggered in a tiny window. Interrupt the loop there, and you win. This is where awareness becomes your weapon. When you feel the urge to check your phone while working, label it. Say, "I am feeling the urge to distract myself because this task is difficult." By naming the saboteur, you strip it of power. You move the process from the unconscious to the conscious mind. This is neuroplasticity, rewiring your brain. Every time you resist, you weaken the old pathway and strengthen a new one. It will fight back with intense urges right before a habit breaks. That's the tipping point. Don't give up. To lock in your ambition, use implementation intentions. Don't use vague goals like, "I'll work harder." Use a specific formula. When situation X arises, I will perform action Y. For example, when I feel the urge to snooze the alarm, I will immediately put my feet on the floor. This removes the need for willpower and creates a new, positive automation. You are hacking your own software. Imagine your life a year from now if you weren't constantly fighting yourself. The energy you'd have if it wasn't drained by internal conflict. The person who achieves every goal isn't someone with better DNA. They've simply aligned their unconscious habits with their conscious desires. The silent saboteurs have been in charge long enough. It's time to take the wheel, rewrite the code, and step into the life you were meant to lead. Will you let your habits define you? Or will you define your habits? Your ambition is waiting. Don't let it stay hijacked for another second.